So here are my thoughts to how to win against a narcissist. So I think the first thing to understand is that you cannot win while staying in the relationship. The only way to win is to actually leave the relationship. Because as long as you stay in the relationship, like her understanding is you put up with everything and there are no consequences. So the only way for you to win is to leave the relationship. If you don't, then she has no incentive to better herself. She has no incentive to change anything about her behavior. She has no incentive to improve anything because she knows she can do anything she wants and you still stay around. So that's the first thing I think we need to understand in order to win against a narcissistic woman. Then I think there's some other things that generally can be done. Might be good to be done. One thing is to have no commitment towards a narcissistic woman. Don't get emotional because they try to get a reaction out of you that they can use in order to play a victim. And in today's society, people judge people based on the reaction. And it doesn't matter whether or not it was instigated. Well, it matters, but people don't see that. They only see the snippet where someone has a reaction, and that's what narcissistic women counting on to instigate something or antagonize you or do something that they get a reaction out that they can play a victim towards others. So don't get emotional. Don't let her get a emotion out of you. Or let her don't let her have you get reactive. Then I think you can call her out, like on who she is. I think that's always good and healthy to have a reflection of who we are. So if she's reckless, if she's a savage, if she's inconsiderate, miserable, a liar, a cheater, then call her that. Then, because then at least she has reality. Call her out on any kind of manipulation. Then, because here's best way to stop a manipulation is to call it out. So if she does something also around others, call it out around others. Then lower your tolerance. Do not allow everything. Don't put up with everything. Say more often, I don't tolerate this, I don't tolerate that. Then be aware in whatever way she tries to control you. So if she kind of tries to control you through something she has, or it could be kids or anything really, like there are many ways of how they try to control you. Just be aware of that. Then yeah, I think just leave. That's the best you can do in order to win. And can afterwards say what you want to say in the last message to why. I think it's at least healthy to, like, for her at least, like, to hear what the reasons are, because you don't tolerate this, you don't tolerate that, yada yada yada. And then I think you should block her on everything, because if you don't, the first thing she's gonna do is try to send you blame towards you, and you're supposed to react on that, or tries to guilt you and you're supposed to react to that. So I think doing that, and afterwards continue focusing on yourself, continue focusing on bettering your life, bettering your situation, and also considering that everything that she said was a reflection of herself. So she probably has dumped a lot of things that she herself did onto you, but because she felt shame over it and won't acknowledge it and won't acknowledge her own behavior, she tried to dump that on you. So consider everything that she said was possibly a reflection of herself. Yeah, and ultimately winning is, I think, only possible by leaving, because then the narcissistic woman has the pain of losing you, and as life does it, it will continue and continue. So she either acknowledges this pain or will end up very alone, 50, miserable, without family, without husband. So karma or life will do its thing. I don't think we necessarily have to do anything. We don't have to be vengeful, but rather just let life or karma do its thing. And yeah, those are my thoughts on winning against the narcissist, and I see you in the next video.